Hello, my friend. If you've ever felt a fire inside you to achieve great things but find yourself stuck in patterns of inaction, this is for you. You might think ambition and laziness can't coexist, but let me tell you, they often do. And understanding why this happens can completely change your life. Here's the truth, the battle between your ambition and your inaction isn't because you're incapable or unworthy. It's because your mind is caught in a cycle. You've envisioned something extraordinary, but the habits, beliefs, and assumptions you've carried are pulling you back like an anchor. The good news? You have the power to break free and align your actions with your desires. The first thing you need to grasp is that your outer world mirrors your inner state. If you see yourself as lazy or unmotivated, your actions will reflect that belief. This is why ambition alone isn't enough. It needs to be paired with a mental state that supports movement, growth, and productivity. To shift this, you must start by reprogramming your inner dialogue. Stop saying, "I'm too lazy," or "I never follow through." Instead, affirm, "I am capable. I am disciplined. I am moving toward my goals with clarity and purpose." Now, let's address why laziness often wins, even when you have big dreams. It's not a lack of willpower, it's fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change. Your subconscious mind, programmed to keep you safe, sees ambition as a threat because it requires you to step into the unknown. And so, it convinces you to stay where you are, labeling it as comfort when, in reality, it's stagnation. How do you overcome this? By taking small, consistent steps. Don't overwhelm yourself with the entire journey. Start with what you can do today. Can you write one paragraph of that book you've dreamed of? Can you dedicate 10 minutes to brainstorming that business idea? Each small step sends a message to your subconscious mind that you're serious about your ambition, and it begins to align with your desires. Another powerful tool is visualization. See yourself not as you are now but as the version of you who has already achieved your goals. Feel the pride, the joy, and the fulfillment of living that reality. When you immerse yourself in this state, your subconscious mind starts working to make it true. You'll notice opportunities, ideas, and inspiration flowing to you because you've shifted your focus to what's possible. But don't stop there, pair your visualization with action. Ambition without effort is like planting seeds but never watering them. Your effort doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be consistent. Even if it feels small or insignificant, it's creating momentum. And momentum, my friend, is the antidote to laziness. It's also crucial to examine your environment. Are you surrounded by people who encourage your growth, or do they reinforce your stagnation? Surround yourself with those who uplift you, who challenge you to do better, and who celebrate your progress. If you can't find them physically, look for books, talks, and resources that inspire you. The energy around you plays a significant role in whether your ambition thrives or withers. Let's talk about time. Often, people say, "I'll start tomorrow," or "next week, I'll be ready." But tomorrow never comes for the person who keeps waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Even if you're tired, unsure, or scared, take one small step today. Progress loves action, no matter how small. Discipline also plays a key role in overcoming laziness. Now, discipline often gets a bad reputation because it's associated with rigidity and punishment. But true discipline is simply the act of loving yourself enough to keep promises to yourself. If you say you'll work on your dream for 30 minutes a day, honor that. It's not about being perfect, it's about being committed. When you're ambitious but lazy, you also need to understand the power of habits. Your habits are the building blocks of your destiny. If your current habits aren't aligned with your goals, it's time to change them. This doesn't mean overhauling your entire life overnight. Start small, replace one unproductive habit with a productive one. Instead of scrolling through your phone for hours, spend 15 minutes reading or learning something that brings you closer to your dream. Another important aspect is self-compassion. Laziness often brings guilt and shame, which only perpetuates the cycle. If you slip up, don't beat yourself up. Acknowledge it, forgive yourself, and get back on track. Progress isn't linear, and every step forward matters, even if there are moments of pause along the way. Understand this: you are not lazy. It's simply a temporary state, a pattern that can be replaced with one of action and purpose. Identify the moments when laziness creeps in. Is it when a task feels overwhelming? When you doubt yourself? Recognize the triggers and address them head-on. Break tasks into manageable pieces, and remind yourself of your worth and capability. Gratitude is another game changer. When you focus on what you already have and what's going right, you shift your energy. Gratitude fuels motivation because it reminds you of the abundance already in your life. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day, and watch how your mindset begins to change. Remember that ambition isn't about the destination, it's about who you become on the journey. Laziness can't hold you back unless you let it. Every step you take toward your dream, no matter how small, is a victory. Celebrate those wins. They're proof that you're moving in the right direction. You have everything you need within you to overcome the patterns holding you back. The key is to start. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Even the tiniest step will set you on a path toward the life you've always envisioned. The world is waiting for what only you can bring. So rise, act, and claim the life that's already yours in the unseen. Let's focus on how to reignite the energy within you that feels dormant. Often, what holds people back isn't just mental or physical, it's emotional. Think of all the times you felt inspired but hesitated because a small voice inside whispered, "What if you fail?" That whisper is the residue of past disappointments, and it needs to be silenced. You do this by building emotional resilience. Train yourself to detach from the outcome of your actions. Don't focus on perfection or results, instead, put your energy into the process. Show up for yourself every single day, even if it's just for a few moments. Another crucial aspect is clarity. Have you ever felt paralyzed, not knowing where to begin? This often happens because your goals are too vague. Take a moment to get specific. If your ambition is to start a new project, define exactly what that looks like. What's step 1? Step 2. Clarity clears the fog of inaction and helps you focus. Write down your goals and break them into actionable pieces. When you do this, the path becomes clearer, and laziness finds less room to hide. It's also essential to keep your energy in check. Low energy is often mistaken for laziness. How are you fueling your body and mind? Poor nutrition, lack of sleep, or excessive stress drains your ability to act. Make choices that support your vitality, drink more water, prioritize rest, and engage in activities that recharge you, whether it's a walk in nature or moments of silence to center yourself. Surprisingly, boredom can also be a significant barrier. It's not that you lack ambition, it's that the daily grind feels monotonous. Add creativity to your routines. If you're working on a repetitive task, find ways to make it enjoyable or rewarding. Pair tasks with something you love, listen to uplifting music, explore new methods, or introduce small challenges that keep you engaged. Train yourself to celebrate the process, not just the results. When you anchor your happiness solely on outcomes, you risk feeling stuck whenever progress slows down. Instead, acknowledge the effort you're putting in. Recognize the discipline it takes to show up, even when motivation fades. Each moment you invest in your ambition is a step closer to living the life you've dreamed of. You've spent time exploring the nature of ambition and laziness, and now it's time to act. The ideas shared here are tools that become powerful only when used. So, as you reflect on this, ask yourself, what will I do today that moves me closer to the person I know I can be? Now, I want to share a few words with you before we wrap this up. If this message has resonated with you, there's a reason. You were meant to hear it. So, Take that as a sign to invest in yourself. Growth doesn't wait for the perfect moment, it begins the second you choose to prioritize it. Before we close, let me ask something simple. If you found value in this, hit that like button. It's a small gesture, but it means so much. While you're here, subscribe to this channel for more content like this. It's a way to stay connected and keep the inspiration flowing into your life. Do you know someone who could benefit from this? Share it with them. Sometimes, a single video or message can spark a massive change in someone's life. Be the reason someone else finds their path forward. If you want more strategies to unlock your full potential, leave a comment below. Your engagement isn't just appreciated, it's what shapes the future conversations we have together. And, if you want to keep the momentum going, turn on notifications. You'll be the first to know when the next message is ready to support you in your journey.